Google has just launched a new AI model that's surprising everyone with how much power you can pack into something so small. It's called Embedding Gemma. At only 308 million parameters, it's half the size of models you'd normally expect at this quality level, but still delivers top benchmark scores under 500 million parameters. Best of all, it runs fully offline on laptops and even phones. On Google's Edge TPU, it can process a 256 token snippet in under 15 milliseconds. About 100 million parameters make up the model's brain, while 200 million sit in its word lookup tables. With smart training and quantization, the whole thing runs in under 200 megabytes of RAM, small enough for everyday devices. The architecture comes from Gemma 3, but it's been retuned for embeddings. Instead of reading text left to right like a chatbot, it uses bidirectional attention, taking in the whole sentence at once to capture deeper meaning. It handles up to 2048 tokens, then compresses them into a 768-dimensional vector. That vector represents the meaning of the text, ready for search or comparison. There's also a clever feature called Matrioshka representation learning, which lets you shrink those vectors down to 512, 256, even 128 dimensions without retraining. That way, you can start with high accuracy, then scale down for speed or storage efficiency. Because it's multilingual, trained on 100+ languages, it doesn't break when you mix English with Spanish, German, or others. This matters in Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG, where the search step has to find the right passages before another model generates the answer. A stronger embedding model means fewer misses and more accurate results. Another standout is privacy. Embedding Gemma is designed to run entirely offline, paired with Gemma 3N for text generation. Together, they let you build assistants that search local files, emails, or notes without ever sending data to the cloud. It can also classify tasks for on-device agents or run knowledge bots for teams, even on a plane with no Wi-Fi. Google made sure the ecosystem is ready too. The weights are available on Hugging Face, Kaggle, Vertex AI, and Allama, with support in LM Studio, Llama.cpp, MLX for Apple Silicon, Transformers.js for browsers, and ONNX, runtime for integration with Python, C, or C++. You can plug it straight into frameworks like Sentence Transformers, LangChain, FAS, Llama Index, and Haystack. One detail developers need to know: the model uses special prefixes during training. For example, queries start with task search result query, while documents start with title none text. Tools like Sentence Transformers handle this automatically, but if you skip them in other setups, accuracy can drop. Training was huge. Around 320 billion tokens of web text, code, documents, and synthetic samples, with strict filtering for quality and safety. Even under rules that prevent benchmark overfitting, it ranks number 1 among sub-500 million parameter multilingual models. And fine-tuning is practical. Hugging Face tested this with medical data and showed that in just 5.5 hours, on an RTX 3090, the model improved significantly, even outperforming larger competitors. That means real custom gains without massive compute costs. Zooming out, Google now has a clear split: Embedding Gemma for small, fast, private, offline use, and Gemini embeddings for massive cloud-scale quality. The developer experience is smooth: shared tokenizers, open weights, a quick start RAG guide, and demos that let you actually see how embeddings cluster in 3D. In short, Embedding Gemma is small, efficient, multilingual, and practical from day one. It gives you privacy-friendly search on a phone, responsive RAG pipelines on laptops, and easy fine-tuning for specialized fields, all without needing a supercomputer. It's a rare example of an AI release that feels both cutting-edge and immediately useful.